Already set up.
The 2K Sports pregame
Round
show.
2.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do
go back
just
to the
that.
last video to understand what is going on right now.
And one of the dynamic players we'll be seeing tonight is Draymond Green, so
So,
instrumental
I played
in the Warriors
third
championship run
quarter
in 15.
to
Shaq's a
overtime.
guy who can do it all on both ends of the floor.
He got great speed, strong enough to guard any position from the 1 through the 5. He has great defensive instincts. That's why he got second
by 3.
defensive
Curry
player of the
choked.
year vote.
Yeah, he was second.
Wow.
You know,
when
but
the
he
time
turned
I
himself
needed
into a
him to
three-point
really hit a
shooter.
3, and just couldn't do it. And that was a really good game. And I only showed you guys the second and overtime, but I kind of wanted you guys to see the whole game. This might be a little bit long of a broadcast, because that one alone, the one I just made, was 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes. So just imagine what this would be like an extra. I have my quarters at 6, so that'd be 12. So this makes it like 40 minutes. So we're probably about to go 40-minute stream. Alright, yep. Here we go.
The Warriors have a
actual
Western
real
Conference contest
Game
on their
7
hands as they prepare to defend
Warriors
home
versus
court here at the
Thunder.
Oracle Arena
Right
in
here,
Oakland, California.
win or lose,
Thanks for joining us,
I
everyone.
will
It's the
officially
NBA
do
on
the
2K
next
Sports.
broadcast.
This
Whoever
is Kevin
wins
Harlan to
against
call the
the Cavs.
game with our analysts Clark Kellogg
I'm
and
on
Greg
line.
Anthony. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to
Hopefully,
go. The starting
they get
5
caught.
on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Bogut, just 5 to shoot. He rifled that one in from distance.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoff.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
Okay,
Defensively,
if you guys don't
that
see me,
possession
all
better
over the
not
place,
start a
I
trend
have the
because they
stream
just
on my
handed him
laptop
to
just to see how it is, because it's like my second
Dishes
time
it to
doing
Bogut. To the left
Like,
wing.
The last
Thompson
like my
passes
first
to
one.
Barnes.
Just see how things are. So if I'm like clueless,
Curry
like,
against
I'm
Westbrook.
Like, lost on defense.
On the wing, Thompson.
That was a terrible stream, Bogut.
Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry outside. Shot is off. Great D that time from Westbrook. Durant kicks to Roberson. And Barnes comes to help. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Curry, here we go. And that is good. Curry's got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
It's Durant on the wing. Shoots it. The Warriors pull it in.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you could.
Okay, classy.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risks to see if they can cut that lead down.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Bogut following the score by Oklahoma City. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Green dishes to Curry. The tray. Curry with another miss. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season.
Hold up. Whatever.
And he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Hey, Grandma, I see you.
And it's Green missing. Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Durant with it. Guarded now by Barnes. They grab their own miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. He dishes it to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much, he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Thompson outside.
Oh my God, that's weird.
Curry kicks to Thompson. A three-pointer off the mark.
Are you kidding me?
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Ibaka, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Westbrook
what are
with the
you
steal.
doing?
He kicks it to Ibaka. Launches it. Another miss by Ibaka. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
Let me see how hot you really are.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Man showing some terrific range. And it's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And then for Oklahoma City, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here is Livingston after Enes Kanter's basket. No good with.
I put on manual. I put manual. Does this change every time?
The triple. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his jam. I mean, just beautiful. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Here's Spates,
Don't
and
jump.
There's the call on Durant.
Kevin Durant. First personal foul, team's first.
There's 49 seconds left in the first. Livingston passes to Spates. And here's Iguodala outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
You guys can hear my first stream, or if you once again you guys are just joining the stream.
Now here is Foy.
Oh,
covered
come!
by
How do you
Barbosa.
make?
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense
That was
down
right
low.
over
Gotta
Texas
get
Ceiling.
quicker
How did
there.
you miss that?
Just no resistance on the interior.
That's what I was saying.
The shot by Spates. Nobody around.
All right.
And another three for Golden State.
The defense a step slow.
We'll have all my
see the
social media
results.
accounts.
Greg,
so if you
that's
guys
3 in a row
look
from
me
out
up
there
to
now, so
follow
they've got to do a better job
and say you
contesting.
watched the stream or you've watched some of my videos.
Now Westbrook. 9 points in the game so far.
Tell me you followed, you subscribed or watched it, liked or something.
2 on the clock.
Come
Uses
on.
both hands to slam it
And I'll
down.
try to
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this guy.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Warriors lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where that inspiration and passion originated.
Text mom saying, can I get a sandwich?
Year-by-year improvements until the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is...
I'm terrible at doing replays. Oh yeah, I touched it.
Among the very best.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Anthony Morrow out there at 4, and it's Waiters in at the 3. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is G8, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. He was intent on running the offense through Ibaka. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Guys, the Warriors ended the year at just over a 10-point differential per game. I mean, still that number is staggering when you think of what it takes to achieve that mark over the course of a season. Typically, championship teams are somewhere in the +6 to +8 range. 10 is off the charts.
Boyd dishes to Ibaka. Here's Adams. The shot is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And Thompson kicks to Curry.
I think he can honestly literally do it. I'm not gonna lie.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And he gets it to go.
And you know what, that Warriors point differential was helped out a lot by their play at home. The home differential was almost +15 points per game. A lot of blowout wins. Scary thing is they set their starters in the fourth so often.
If you could do that,
those numbers even higher as they wanted.
That's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Thompson misses.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Floyd.
When the Warriors go to the finals with the Jazz,
Curry with it. He's got 10.
Anderson will feel after playing his old team that he got.
This one for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Floyd kicks to Adams.
I don't need you guys.
They set the pick. Pass to Foy.
This is really ugly in this game. It's like off here.
Morrow, the pass to Foy. 4 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, and for Randy Foy, I thought it was a big bounce-back year for him last season. His points per game were the highest they've been in 5 years, and his field goal percentage was the highest it's been in 5 years as well.
Screen by Ibaka.
I promise you guys, it's going to be
now, finals. Here is Foy. Defense right on him. Here's Waiters. Hits it from 3-point range. Waiters got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Anderson Varejao. That's his first foul. A different look for Oklahoma City. Singler, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Andre Robertson comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Why are you jumping?
Westbrook dishes to Adams. It's rebounded by Golden State. Goes up on the wing. Curry can't get it to go.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning
Oh,
around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella.
Now
Nice
he's
quick
really
fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Adams' shot is good. And now a 5-point Thunder lead.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Oh, no.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
And it's Singler in the corner. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Adams. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Serge Ibaka. And the basket by Curry.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Oh, come on.
And he gets it to go.
Who left Durant open?
Durant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Curry kicks to Spates. Westbrook against Curry. To the wing on the left. Verjao passes to Thompson. Back to Verjao. Curry outside. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game. His 2nd in this quarter.
Here's Kanter. Rebound by Anderson Verjao. Warriors trail by 3. Down low. Spates dishes to Verjao. And Thompson kicks to Spates. Spates sets a screen. Stolen by Westbrook. Singler. And a pretty tightly contested.
Well, Kevin, obviously.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I was going to have Curry shoot that 3.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 13 points. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about to get...
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Thompson and Iguodala on the perimeter. Maurice Spates out there with Anderson Verjao. And it's Curry in at the point. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Verjao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up. Then only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
Right side, Westbrook. Ibaka outside. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break.
Make it.
Curry can't get it to go.
Why can't you make a shot
the
now?
Thunder leading by 3. Durant, the pass to Westbrook. Out to Ibaka. There's the 3.
Bounce off his
and that
chest?
comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one.
Now
Thompson from long range. And the basket good. Thompson's got 10.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Come.
Robertson can't hit. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
We want that final. I want those finals.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting.
Player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Adams' shot is good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Warriors trailing.
And for Thompson, his three-pointer was his calling card early on, but I love the way he's expanded his game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
So they take the lead. Space has got 8.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The feed now to Waiters. From 13. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Foy's checked in. Last year, the Thunder were in a playoff battle all season, Clark. Their road record of 16-24, a big part of why they didn't sneak into the playoffs.
Well, when you're dealing with the kind of injuries the Thunder had last year, it's impossible to be your best, and grinding out road wins is that much tougher.
Good. Durant's got 5.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team can close the paint in crunch time. Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half, coming out on fire.
My team,
and really with the Thunder and their road problems last season, both Phoenix and New Orleans had better road records than they did. And had the Thunder been tougher on the road, no doubt they would have made it in.
5 to shoot. Here's Foy. Verajao grabs the board.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
You know, the Thunder had road trouble right out of the gate last season, guys. Only had 1 road win in their first 9 road games. They also had 4 different instances of 4 or more game road losing streaks last season. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Foy. Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the game.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these 2 teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation.
Double team.
If you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Puts it up from 15 and off the glass. That one's good. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And Verejao kicks to Curry. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. There's the triple. Again, Curry missing.
Get those rebounds.
Thunder trailing by 4.
For no reason.
8 feet away. Jack right there.
You look at Kevin Durant, and he does have a bit of an unusual body type. Still is fairly thin, even after 8 years in the league. Yet up until last season, he's been one of the more durable players in the league. Kind of like Reggie Miller in that regard.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Enes Kanter's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Dion Waiters. And it's Andre Robertson in for Randy Ford.
That almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Iguodala dishes to Verejao.
Come on! Get back on D.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball.
Curry, I need you, for real.
The pass to Verejao. They need this. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here.
We're honestly literally going to put Steven Adams in for 6
That's
seconds.
also good. So he hits both
I
free throws.
understand that. Why 2K or like the automatic safeties like hit them in for like
6 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Oh, that's
Here's Adams. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Come on, Curry. Come on.
Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. Curry can't get it to go.
Down by 2 end of third. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this guy.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game.
Alright, everybody's fueled up, ready to go.
The Warriors shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Taking a look at the Thunder. Kanter is the power forward with Adams in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Singler in at the 3 spot. Thompson for the triple. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort.
And 1.
Up and in on the way. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Robertson. He's covered by Iguodala. Westbrook with a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Adams
has got 4 rebounds in this game. Raiders on the wing.
Come on, don't get me bucked.
Nice open look, but it's no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Spades with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. Spades the pass to Curry. The drive by Thompson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. Can't capitalize on the dead screen.
Now about
the Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter.
Now?
Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Laughing now?
Who's
laughing now?
On that one.
Who is laughing now?
It's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Dropping
Human
bombs.
video game?
How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Get that out of here.
Contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down in the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Baca comes in for Ennis Cantor. And Durant subbed in for Roberson.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch. Clark looking very confident right now. And guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Nope.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
On its way from Curry for 2. The shot is off. Westbrook with the nice D there. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunities.
Spates kicks to Thompson. From deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
You're hot.
Has got rebound number 5.
You're hot, but you're not hitting anything.
It's Durant on the wing. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Durant's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Unbelievable.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy
coming
down the stretch of a tight game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
What them? He's not making any threes at this point.
Raiders against Thompson.
Durant
wide open, he fires. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Take us.
Spates down low.
Hey, don't jump.
No good from Spates. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Durant, that's good.
He's so clutch, Kevin. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Get that.
And it's shot.
Don't come to my house. Don't come to my house.
Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Roberson, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. And Westbrook gets it to go.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
And that one's good.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
For real. Whenever I'm on TV, I just feel like make a video for you guys. But I'm trying to do one in a month, some more, and it's just like me personally. I might post one in the one and we might point out how this is.
And Roberson kicks to Adams.
Oh my goodness.
One-handed slam.
Give the ball. Hurry.
Come on. Using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does.
This is close. This is going to be like Game 7. This will literally be close like Game 7.
Find the bottom of the net here in the 4th. 8-12. Westbrook. Here's Ibaka. The shot no good. The Warriors
close like Game 7. I'm ready for Game 7.
3-on-3.
That's the Curry
outside. And Roberson pulls it down.
What if I said
Thunder shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim.
Don't lose the ball.
Varejao dishes to it out. Tries to keep it alive. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Here's Varejao, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Take a look at what Varejao's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he
And
could be.
on his feet.
He's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
D him up. D him up.
Westbrook against Curry. To the inside. And
Get
stolen
that.
by Spates.
Go. Go.
About 7 seconds
Go.
separating the shot and game clock.
One after the other. Andre Iguodala.
Go.
Getting it
Go.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 2. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This is literally just like the stream we just had. Close game like this. And we're not going overtime.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Robertson can't hit.
Hold it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them
foul.
some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Durant kicks to Ibaka. They get it again. Over to the wing. For 3, Westbrook.
We won. Let's go.
So it's a narrow
Warriors
victory for the
win.
Warriors, pulling
Game
out the W.
7.
It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch.
Wow.
They did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke,
That
who's
was
standing by courtside.
Legit good game.
Yes,
like,
Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson.
good ball
You
movement.
were able to really
all the
help
way
out
around.
your team on the offensive
So,
end. What enabled such a
Warriors
big
will
night of
advance
productivity for you?
to the finals.
Well, I'm just used to the pace of the
Cavs.
game by now.
So,
And my
those
teammates
guys,
do a good job finding me when I'm
whoever
open.
wins this
So
game
all
will
credit
go
goes
against
to him.
Cavs
I
in
just
finals.
catch it fire when I'm
I'm
open.
still trying to decide if I
Thank
should
you,
just do
Clay.
one
We
game,
so
like it's the
appreciate it.
last
Back
game
to
of
you,
the series,
Kevin.
like another
Thank you,
game
Doris.
7,
Great
or
interview
should I
once
do the
again.
full series? You guys
And that's
comment
going to
down
do it
below
tonight,
what
folks,
you
for our
guys want to see.
broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg
I'm gonna
Anthony,
be
and Doris
back
Burke,
right now.
this is Kevin Harlan
So I'll
along
look
with
back a
our
little
entire
bit,
2K
see if I want
Sports
to do this
crew.
video.
Thanking you for tuning
So,
in. We'll see
comment
you
down
next
below,
time.
guys, if you want
The
to see
2K
a whole
Sports
series
post-game
of the
show.
Cavs versus Warriors, or one game, Game 7, Cavs versus Warriors. Win or lose, go home. Whoever
Kevin,
wins.
much
I will not
appreciated.
do
And now
another
let's
game
present
where
our
I do the
Jordan
double
player of the game,
and see if,
Stephen Curry, who notched
if the
his
Warriors
season
lose,
high, and
then the
his
Warriors
scoring
lose.
really seemed to set
Literally.
the tempo for his team tonight.
I'll look at the first comment.
What'd you
If there's
notice
one
about his
comment,
performance, Kenny?
I'll look at that
He
first
flat
comment
out
if it's when I
dominated.
decide
I
to
mean,
do
you
it.
see the kind of plays he was making
But
all over
I'm
the
thinking
court.
of right now,
This is a game no matter
maybe
who
just
they
doing
put
one
on him,
game.
he wasn't
But I
going
want
to
to
be
see what you
denied.
guys want to do,
His
because I don't
offensive
mind
power
doing
was in full effect.
full series.
I don't know if there's a fan base that
So,
loves their star more than this.
Alright, thanks guys for watching. Please
jealous.
share this video,
He feeds off that
subscribe, like,
Once they got
follow all my
100,
social media accounts.
became
Share them in the link
unstoppable,
below,
man.
And I'll make sure just to do another
And
one
folks,
for
that'll
you
wrap
guys.
it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille
Oh,
O'Neal,
cool
Kenny the
kid,
Jet
dude.
Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the
ice
entire
cream,
2K
I just
Sports
like
crew, I'm
myself.
Ernie Johnson. Have a
My
good evening.
liking back my last vid? Thanks. Of course I'll like your last vid. If you're still watching the cool kids G's, you can comment down below if you want to see a full series of the Warriors versus Cavs or Game 7, one game, Warriors versus Cavs. And happy Memorial Day to you guys. Be sure to watch the Warrior Thunder game, the real one, tonight at 6 p.m. on TNT. And I'll see you guys later. And Thanks all for watching. Subscribe.